Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're on the Mississippi River enjoying the fall colors and the walleyes.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, today is October the 12th, and if you are looking for a spectacular fall fishing destination, I would suggest the Mississippi River up in Red Wing, Minnesota. The colors are absolutely wonderful this time of year, and we're with our buddy Jeremiah Luhmann. And buddy, I'll tell you what, I enjoy coming up here fishing with you because we always do pretty darn good. But this fall bite is special, isn't it?
Yeah, we can have you can come out here, look at the beautiful colors, catch a lot of nice walleyes, some big saugers. Sometimes we get into some crappies. You just never know what the day is going to bring.
Yeah, and actually, for folks that want to come up and get some fish to eat, you can keep your walleyes here. Don't feel guilty about it. But this fishing goes well into November too, right?
Yeah, we'll have fishing into November, maybe even December. If the temp holds out for us to be out here, we'll definitely be out. I mean, once it gets, into the low 30s for highs, then it's not so much being out here, but we'll definitely be out here.
But it is good fishing in the fall.
Oh yeah, great fishing in the fall.
And we got some special guests today. We got, what's his name, Wes Paul?
Yeah, Wes is with us.
From Johnson Pump?
Absolutely.
No, he's a wonderful guy, and Blake is along too. And we're going to start out the day trolling, right?
Yep, we're going to start pulling lead core today.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Hey, folks, we'll catch some walleyes, and we'll show you what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, I'll tell you what, AMSOIL is the sportsman's best friend. They've got a product to keep all your machines running well. Pete, my bow mount is sticky, it makes noise, and AMSOIL has a product to fix that.
Yeah, and you should have been using it. Silicone spray is recommended for the shaft and the belt on these trolling motors. You see this belt? This is what makes the motor travel up and down. So what you want to do is spray the whole shaft itself. Get a good coating on that. You want to spray the belt here on the backside as well. Once it dries, it lubricates, and it also protects the belt itself. It keeps it from cracking and drying out, and it also resists dust and dirt. One other thing, these locking pins recommend a little bit of AMSOIL synthetic water-resistant grease. Those are two things that just going to make this motor work much more smoother and last a lot longer.
Again, it's called?
AMSOIL silicone spray.
Go to AMSOIL.com.
AMSOIL.com.
Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
They come in, and what we do is we want to hear their story. We want to make sure they're okay. We want to give them guidance. A lot of times we call it quarterbacking their case, right? Help them put themselves in a position where they can get the best medical treatment, they're taken care of. What we want to do is make sure that the only thing they have to worry about, John, is getting better, right? We focus on everything else.
Folks, you can enter now to win a 2023 Kodiak 700 Special Edition from Yamaha. One lucky winner will begin a lifetime of outdoor memories on a Kodiak 700. There's nothing better than a Yamaha ATV to get you out of the bush or onto the ice. Any adventure, any task, anytime. This ATV has a factory-installed winch and diff lock 4-wheel drive. Enter today by going to GillespieFishing.com and clicking on the Kodiak 700 Sweepstakes banner. Yes, folks, on the Mississippi River, we're actually on Lake Pepin right now, right?
Yeah, we're on the upper end of Lake Pepin.
And Lake Pepin turns back into the Mississippi River, and that's all good fishing, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. This entire pool starts just south of Wabasha, runs north to just the north side of Red Wing, and there's great fishing.
There's a lot of ways to catch walleyes and saugers this time of year, and we're going to start the day trolling.
Yep, we're going to troll crankbaits. What we're trying to do with our crankbaits is pretty much imitate a lot of the shad forage that we have out here. So we're using a shad style bait, some jointed, some not jointed, and then even a few of the minnow style baits have been getting some fish. So you just got to play with the colors. Every day seems to be a little different what they want. So you just, I got a box full of all kinds of crankbaits. Just keep rifling through them till you get them to eat.
All right, my buddy Wes, you're gonna get the first one of the day here, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of neat. Very relaxing way to fish.
Very relaxing.
Hey, look at that. A Mississippi walleye keeper there, Jeremiah. And, Oh, that's a real pretty fish right there.
Yeah, nice
and
little
you know,
walleye.
tell the folks, Jeremiah, about the eating quality of these walleye.
Oh, these fish are fantastic. They grow really fast here on the river, so they don't get a lot of age in them. So they're really, really great eating fish.
Hey, Jeremiah, I like this, buddy. You got me here sitting comfortable and watching Blake reel one in. This can be pretty fast fishing, huh?
It can be once you get them dialed in, and it can be steady. Sometimes doubles and triples.
Here we go. Now that is a shorty right there. And Blake, that is not going to make it there, is it?
No.
But no, the thing is with this type of fishing, Blake, is you're almost always catching something, right?
Oh, absolutely, and it's very relaxing, like you said. What do you
All
got,
right.
Wes?
A little better.
All right, Wessie, we're staying busy out here on the old Mississippi, huh, Blake?
Yep, yeah, mine was a little smaller, but this one looks like it's got some weight on it, right, Wes?
Yes, this is
Yeah, there we go. That's a nice walleye right there. Good job there, Wes Paul. Now keep him out to the left there.
Oh, that's a better
there we go. Beautiful walleye there, Wes Paul. That's a beautiful
That's a nice
fish right there, Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Probably close to 22 inches. that
Now,
one.
last Friday when you're out, you guys caught like 30 or 40 keepers?
Early in the week, it was really good. As we kind of get to this full moon now, it's slowed down. But I mean, that's full moon. They walleyes eat at night, but we're getting them to eat during the day.
Now, how fast are you going about?
We're going downstream now, just a little over 3 miles an hour.
3 miles an hour. They're still moving that fast for the baits, huh?
Yeah, because our water temp is creeping about 63 degrees now, so they're still plenty active.
I'll tell you what, that Wes Paul is a pretty tough angler, isn't he, Jeremiah?
Yeah, he's got another one on.
He's the first guy to get to a rod, I'll tell you. That's why he catches the most fish. He sprints. There we go, Wes. You're going to get yourself another eater there, buddy. Yeah, nicely done there, guys. All right, Wes. Hey, you know what, buddy?
yeah.
I was here last fall and we caught a bunch of these and we filleted them up. They're wonderful. There's something about Mississippi River walleyes that are really, really good to eat. You know that, buddy? And as we talked about, Jeremiah, you know, as we get deeper into fall, folks, and we got colder water temps, trolling isn't the only way to catch them. You pull plastics, you can jig for them. There's a lot of different methods, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can run the plastics, blades baits. You can actually troll stick baits too. If when the water gets down, instead of like these shad style, you can go to like more minnow styles on a 3-way. There's lots of stuff to do.
And the big saugers aren't that active right now because of the unusually warm weather we're having.
Yeah, they haven't quite all moved out of the lake Pepin yet. They're slowly starting to come up. As soon as this water temp starts to dive here with this cold water or these cold temperatures coming, you'll really see them start to get active.
Now, Jeremiah, when folks come with you, you provide all the equipment, huh?
Yep, I have all the rods, the tackle, the whole 9 yards for the trip. All you got to do is have your own fishing license and show up.
And another keeper?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there you go, Blake. Now you're in Mitch's dinner right there.
There you go.
As Jeremiah was saying, Blake, as we get a little bit later in fall, you can actually what do you use for the vertical jigging?
So you can either use hair jigs or plastics, some type of ringworm or paddle tails, or I mean, there's a variety of things you can use. You can use blade baits as well. Definitely.
It's so nice to see the captain reeling a fish in. You said you guided all summer and you haven't reeled in a fish at all, huh?
It doesn't happen too often, no. All the customers get to reel a fish in.
You need the net on this one? Is it decent?
There's a white bass.
Oh, a big white. Oh, look at this, folks.
Oh.
Look at the size of that white bass, Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
That is a beauty. Wow, that
Snag.
is gorgeous, buddy. Look
Yeah.
at that.
That's a whopper there.
Now, is that uncommon?
Not for this time of year. You usually will catch a few of these trolling this time of year, and they're generally, big like this.
You know, and I love to eat them. I just take the back strap on them, but you gotta keep them alive or keep them cold because the meat goes bad real fast.
Yeah, when you fillet them, you got to keep the knife eye so you keep that red bloodline off there, and they're not bad eating. So
One thing I want to mention, folks, that is so cool about Jeremiah's guide service is the fact that you clean and package the fish for your customers.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to make sure that everybody has a good end of their trip. If you don't know how to fillet the fish, that would not help the funness in a trip out taking a fish home and not getting able to enjoy it. So
No, I remember one day you cleaned about 30 bluegills. for me.
Got your bluegills
And
up.
boy, were they delicious.
Yeah.
But that's unusual. For a lot of guides don't do that, but you'll do that all year long.
Absolutely, it's included in your trip. I'd be more than happy to do it for you.
I'll tell you what, folks, there is absolutely nothing more beautiful than being on the Mississippi River with the colors the way they are and watching the sunrise.
Oh, just a beautiful morning. You can't get much better than this. Nice and calm out. It's going to be 85 degrees today, or 80, something like that. They keep changing whatever they say.
And then the temperature really drops the rest of the week.
Yep.
But really a spectacular morning. And when you look at this walleye bite, you know, we only had a couple hours to fish yesterday. The mornings are prime.
Mornings are always a little bit better. The water's a little bit calmer with the wind lately, so it seems like they're snapping. You never know. During the middle of the day we get fish, evening we get fish. They just bite when they want to. They're fish.
You know, it's almost so beautiful that I don't care if we catch anything. You know that? No, I'm just
I hope we
teasing.
catch some fish.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done there, getting up. Oh, here he is, here he is, here he is. And we got ourselves our first keeper of the day.
Nice.
Now, Blake, I'll tell you what, you don't love getting up real early in the morning, but what a special morning this was.
Oh yeah, this is definitely worth it. The sunrise was spectacular.
And the Mississippi River, to me, with all the bluffs and scenery that you've got here, all year long, this is a beautiful trip for folks to make.
It is really. We got the big widening of Lake Pepin down here. A lot of people come from all over the Midwest just to see Lake Pepin. It's a pretty special place.
How you doing there, Wes?
Good. This is quick.
It is quick. And yeah, Wes stands up in that bow there, Jeremiah, and watches the rods for us, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, here he comes. What do we got
tip
there,
up.
Jeremiah? We got ourselves another 15.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Jeremiah, if you're going to eat a walleye, that's the perfect size, isn't it?
Yeah, this is great eating fish right here.
Hey, one thing I want to ask you, when you're doing these trolling, do you just troll down the middle of the river channel, or what type of water do you look for?
Right now our water is almost, well, it's basically historically low right now. We're about 2 inches low, or from where the lowest point that has ever been recorded. So right now these fish are kind of actually scattered all over. There's a little current here, but not a lot to really concentrate them anywhere. So you're using your electronics, your side imaging, whatever you got to do to try to locate them. Fishing the kind of the channel edges, and then some of the edges out on the flats of the channel. Wherever you're kind of seeing fish is where you're kind of turning the boat and aiming to. So they could be in 12 feet, 15 feet, they could be in 6 feet of water. It's hard to say.
Ooh, this has some weight, Dad.
This has some weight to it?
Yeah.
All right. I can't get over what a beautiful morning this is, and catching walleyes on the old Mississippi. Let's hope it's not a big old sheep's head. Rod up, we got to get this fish.
It's a nice walleye.
Is it a nice one, Jeremiah?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, buddy. Keep them coming, Blake. Keep them coming, Blake. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a beautiful fish. You know, we were talking before about fishing the river channel, and this is actually a big 4-foot flat, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty shallow right here. Honestly, I'm going to have to move the boat pretty quick. We're going to run the ground, so.
Well, so why did the fish come in a shallow area like this?
They're just in here feeding. There's all kinds of little minnows and everything here for them. So yeah, you just never know. They might be really shallow. They might be deep. That's
Beautiful
just the river.
eating walleye. I want to repeat, folks, November is a great time to come up here in the rest of October. Do you have any openings?
I've got some openings yet. And remember, I cleaned the fish for you.
I know you for
That's
free.
included.
And their package. And that one right there
That's a
is
beauty.
a gorgeous eater.
We were fishing the Mississippi River in Wabasha and Red Wing, Minnesota. A 4.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 5.5 hours from Chicago, and 1 hour from Minneapolis.
You know, folks, all the guides I work with take great pride in keeping their boats clean. And I saw before you dumped all those walleyes in the bottom of the boat to make sure that we had the right count of fish. But you've got a Johnson pump washdown kit.
Absolutely. The best on the market, the most powerful. I couldn't be more happy with it.
Well, go to town here because you got blood and guts all over the bottom of your boat. But this is a fantastic tool to have along with you, folks. Again, the highest PSI in the industry. Not only works on small boats like this, but a lot of guys who have pontoon boats and keep their boats parked along the piers get a lot of bird poop and whatnot. And this really does the job, doesn't it, Jeremiah?
Works absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be without it in another boat, that's for sure.
And I always get in this boat and it's sparkling clean. I'm proud of you, buddy. Johnson Pump Washdown Kit.
Yeah, John, you can learn all about it at johnsonpumpmarine.com.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish. Easy to use. And a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis Nets at clamoutdoors.com.
The best fishermen make the most out of every moment on the water with the proven power of Ultrex. A spot log that doesn't quit, effortless control, and a reputation for ruthless Minn Kota power. Ultrex lets anglers cast more and catch more while the other guys are still catching up. Because the best fishermen just fish.
We just got that one off the hook, and Blake's got another one on.
I don't know if it's still on.
Well, we'll see here. All right, just keep them coming. Ooh, another one. You can just flip him in, Blake.
Looks like a sauger there.
Yeah, that is.
Is that close to an eater size? Oh, yeah.
Nice sauger.
Yeah, on the saugers here, folks, there's no size limit, right, on the saugers, or there is?
No, there's no size limit on the saugers. You just only can have one walleye or sauger over 20 inches is all.
And these are delicious too, but you can tell the difference on a sauger by?
The black spots on the dorsal fin, no white tip, and actually a sauger will have scales on its cheeks and a walleye won't.
Okay, so, but the most identifiable trait is these black spots.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, pretty fast fishing there, Wes. You just gonna flip him in? Go ahead, buddy. Let's see what you got there. That's a keeper. Hold him up, Wes. Boy, look at that. He just on that back hook right there too, Jeremiah. You know? And normally people get their limit, don't they?
Yeah, fish has been really good lately, definitely. We started a little late yesterday and we got a few, and now today's picking up pretty good.
No, this is fun, buddy. It's every minute, isn't it?
It is.
Wes?
It's quick.
This has some weight to it.
Well, you got there fast enough. Poor Wes is up in the front of the boat, and you were on it before he even saw the bite. Here he is. Here he is. And again, Jeremiah, you know, a lot of people don't realize that Mississippi walleyes and saugers are some of the best you'll find as far as eating quality.
Yeah, they're very good. Nice clean fish down here. The flesh is nice and white. They're very, very good.
Oh, this one's in coming. Here he comes. Here he comes.
I literally just put the line out and I got a bite right away.
Yeah, and just flip him, and there we go. Another walleye there.
Man, we are going to be eating good.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, this can be really fast fishing, and he taught you how to put the line out, right?
Yep, the minute I put the line out, I got another walleye. So there's obviously a school here.
And this is 4 feet of water. Can you believe that?
Very interesting.
Oh, that one just bumped there, Wes. That one just bumped there, buddy. Let me see. I'll tell you what, if we stay out here, we'll get our limit today, buddy.
Heck yeah.
You know that? Oh, that's another keeper walleye. There you go, Wes.
All right.
Now, as we get later into the fall, and you don't, if guys want to come up and jig in that, you can drag plastics. That's a good system too.
Yeah, it won't be too much longer once this water temp starts falling after this weather coming in. We'll be onto the jigging.
Oh boy, what a nice morning! And it's actually getting warmer out. This might be the warmest day we're going to have in the next 2 weeks, Blake.
Yeah, the high is supposed to be 80 today, which is crazy for October.
Oh, now there's a nice walleye, Blake. Keep your rod tip high. Keep your rod tip high. There you go. There we go. Beautiful walleye. There we go. Nicely done, Blake.
Thank you.
No, this is so nice today, folks. You know, we're going to fish again next week, and the high is supposed to be in, like 40 degrees. But we'll enjoy this day and enjoy this fishing. One thing I wanted to ask you, this is the border between Wisconsin and Minnesota, the Mississippi River. And what license do you need here, Jeremiah?
So you could use a Minnesota or Wisconsin license here. As long as we're inside the railroad tracks on each boundary of the state, you're good to go.
So my Wisconsin license is good here,
yep,
and my Minnesota
fine.
License is good here. And we're going to take a look at this walleye. One of the reasons that these walleyes grow so fast and that they're fat is you have a huge shad population in here.
Yeah, one of our main forage bases out here is shad, and actually this year we got a huge population of river shiners. I mean, there's so much food out here for these fish. Most days you wonder how they or why they even bite, but we definitely outsmart them.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save $15 on the Wildlife Research Center 4-ounce Magnum Scrape Dripper Combo on sale for $9.99.
Got
Hey,
him.
Captain. Let's see what we got here, buddy. Oh, is that a sauger?
That looks like a sauger.
Yeah, there
nice
you
one.
go. No, I'll tell you what, in about a month, when you know, you and I have fished here many times together in November,
Yep.
you get those real fat saugers.
Oh yeah, you get them really big ones, those 20+ inches that look like, I don't know, look like you swallow a football.
I don't think there's anywhere else in the Midwest that has saugers as big as you guys do here in
No,
Red Wing.
we got them as big as they get here.
Yeah, and that's a nice one right there.
Yeah, that's a great eater, probably close to 15 inches.
Yeah.
I noticed that one all by myself.
Well, yeah, he bent that rod pretty good.
Yep.
And he's going to have 4 nice fillets for you to take home.
Yay.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. We go right over the spot almost every time we get a bite. That's a beautiful walleye right there, Blake. That's a very pretty fish. And yeah, we go over the same spot, man, and we always get 1 or 2 hits. And that's something that you do. You're watching all the time where these fish are sitting, right?
Yeah, you kind of, I think there's one on that rod. Yep, there's one on that rod
Blake,
too.
grab that one. But look at that. That, folks, right there is a beautiful walleye.
Yeah,
right
about
there.
an 18-incher, nice
18
fish.
incher, yeah.
Beautiful.
And we're going to get our limit as usual with you, Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, right.
And I want to remind you, folks, there's still plenty of time this fall to do this, and you should call now for spring trips too, right?
Yep, booking spring trips ready, and actually getting quite a bit of interest on that, so they're starting to go pretty
Yeah, hold
fast.
them up close there. I mean, that's really a pretty walleye. Aren't the colors pretty on these too? Yeah,
Just
really.
like the trees. It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2022 Fishing Contest.
Lauren Clemens of Hawthorne Woods, Illinois, caught this 31-inch walleye on Lake of the Woods on a shallow water bait. Lynn Bavilars of Oshkosh boated this 23-inch smallmouth on Round Lake on a paddle tail. Jeff Zwig of Heartland caught this 46-inch northern on Red Lake. He was using a crawler. Karen Lang of East Troy caught this 11-inch bluegill on the Flambeau flowage on a night crawler. And this week's kids winners are, hey, check this out. Liam Jarash of Rochester, Minnesota, caught his first fish ever, a 5-inch crappie, and he was using a minnow. And Caden Hillman of New London caught this 51-inch muskie on tomahawk on a crankbait.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save $50 on the Baronet Blinds 250 hunting blind on sale for $139.99. And save $15 on the Field and Forest Basic Camo Quad Chair on sale for $29.99.
I'll tell you what, folks, that's this year's hatch right there, do you think?
Well, that appears to be, yes.
Look at how aggressive that sauger is, though.
Yep.
And it'll take how long for this to reach 15 if it was a walleye?
Should be about 3 years, it'll be 15 or better. Yep.
Yeah, that's incredible growth rate. Can you believe him going after that bait? You know, Wes, you and I have been hanging out a lot together over the years, and I know when you watch Packer games and you're at home, you love Johnsonville summer sausage.
Yes, I do.
And, you know, the secret spices, the secret recipe, 100% pure pork and beef, it is the best recipe around. And now you can carry it with you in your pocket.
Man, this is convenient.
Johnsonville sausage sticks, they are fabulous, folks. They come in garlic, beef, and original. You know, great for the boat, great for your hunting stand, great for anywhere. Take a bite, buddy.
Wow, that is great.
Isn't that fantastic? And you take them with you wherever you go, right?
Right.
Johnsonville sausage sticks. Look for them at these fine retailers today. Come on, Wes. Hey, there we go, buddy. We only need 2 more for our limit, Wes. So don't miss this one.
All right.
2 more for our limit, buddy.
So it feels a little better.
Keep them out this way. Keep them out this way. Ooh, there we go, Wes. We got to get this one in. We got to get this one in. All right. Woo. Hey, 1 more and we got our limit. One more and we got our limit. Is this uncommonly good?
This is typical for this time of year, actually.
Ooh, that's a sauger.
Yeah, nice sauger there.
Yeah, hold that one out. I mean, that's a real beautiful fish.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are just awesome. But 1 more and we got our limit for the day. What do you think?
I like it.
No, I mean, this is really, really neat. And as again, you got a whole month and a half left, right?
As long as the weather holds up, we'll be out here.
Yep, nice sauger.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, we got 2 on at a time here. Here's Blake's. Just flip him in, Blake. Just flip him in. That's a little guy. Let's hope if Wes is bigger there.
Wes
All
will
right,
get the
Wes.
last one for our limit.
Okay, Wes, if this is legal, it is our limit.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a legal one, Jeremiah?
Sure looks like it to me.
There is our limit. Yay!
That one's probably 16-inch
And then we
here.
got a 16-inch walleye there to end our day. And folks, we've only been fishing 3 hours this morning. So that's pretty easy walleye limit, isn't it,
That
buddy?
was quick and a lot of fun.
And you know what's next? We pull up to the fish cleaning shed, and Jeremiah does this for all his clients, cleans up the walleyes and bags them for you.
That is very, very, very lucky to have.
Hey, thanks,
Oh, yeah.
buddy. Good time, man. Thank
No
you.
problem. It's good having you guys here again. Always appreciate you coming up.
Jeremiah Luhmann guides the Mississippi River on a daily basis. For more information, give Jeremiah a call. That phone number is 651-380-7278.
The main purpose of leader material for muskie and pike is to prevent bite-offs. Seagar Abrazax fluorocarbon is what I use, generally a 130-pound test. I use it for casting, trolling, and my live bait rigs. It provides invisibility. It's amazingly abrasion resistant, and it's very easy to tie. Even though it's a 130-pound test, very supple, easy to tie knots, absolute best leader material for those fish. For more information, seagar.com.
Eagle Claw is the only hook made right here in the USA. They also make this Walleye Pro Series Kit. This Pro Series Walleye Tackle Kit includes everything you need for an avid walleye angler. Hooks and jigs for either plastics or live bait, beads, swivels, and more. This kit is also very convenient for travel. To check out everything from Eagle Claw, go to eagleclaw.com.
On that 2-inch hyper hammer, look at that. This bait has 3 super unique features. The built-in glass rattle. It's a play off the Google Eye jig series that's been phenomenal for open water walleyes, incorporating it now in a jigging minnow for ice fishing and open water. The brass slider, which is the hammer in the middle that slides back and forth, so you have a glass rattle and a hammer pin going back and forth, making 2 different types of unique noises. And then the third feature, which is the most unique, is a soft tail that rotates up and down to give it 2 different types of actions. And again, you can change out that tail to a whole bunch of different colors.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
Wow, what a wonderful day we had. And we only fished for a few hours and we got our limit.
Yep, it was a great morning of fishing. We got a lot of good eaters here.
And people shouldn't feel guilty about keeping fish, right?
Absolutely not. That's why they come to the Mississippi River. We've got an abundance of fish, and obviously you see a lot of great eaters. So, nope, come get your limit. I'm more than happy to help you put them in the boat and help you clean them in the fish shack and then send you home with them. So, no, definitely come get your fish.
Well, thank you for a great day. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm Blake Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.